Boom. Oh.
Wow.
Hey there, it's IcedHazelnut.
And Grape Adler.
And she just dropped her pen.
I did.
There you go.
Thank you.
So, we're back with background noise.
Mm-hmm.
If you want some background noise to listen to and not some music or news or other type of talk, if you know what I mean, wink wink. Turn us on.
Oh.
In the background.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense.
So, today's topic
is
scary movies or shows.
yes.
So, you want to go first?
I guess.
Wow, that was with such reluctance.
Yeah. Well, I really don't watch scary movies nor shows. I guess Supernatural is kind of scary. I watched that, so I watched 15 seasons of that.
Buffy had some scary
Oh yeah, Buffy did have some scary
episodes.
elements to it.
All the time, because
the
it was
Vampire
Slayer.
Yeah, but I didn't find that scary.
Some episodes were.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to say, like Hush. We were talking about
but I love that episode. Because I'm a weirdo. So, well, I was looking more like King Kong. That was considered a kind of a scary movie in its time. That was 1939.
Oh, yeah.
I love King Kong.
Yeah. Like the 76 version? No, not so much. To me, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for the big ape. He's just trying to live in his life, and, you know, you got these dudes coming and trying to exploit him. And
eat his sacrifice.
Yada, yada. Yeah.
So, Universal Monsters?
Yes. Dracula.
So.
The originals. Okay, Dracula.
The Spanish version. I like the Spanish version. I know it's controversial.
I like them both. Yeah, but I had never known about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
And I didn't even know I had it on my DVD. And I'm like, I
that's-
do?
We watched it last year?
Yeah, a couple seasons ago.
Or a couple seasons ago, yeah.
It was good.
In Espanol.
Yes, it was more, I don't know. It was richer, it seemed like.
Yeah. It could be quite
It
slow,
flowed
Dracula.
better,
Well,
yeah.
a lot of those movies actually are kind of slow at first.
I mean,
so.
the original, with Bela Lugosi, was really good, too.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't know what we're talking about, if you go to Dracula and you get a DVD, or Blu-ray now,
yeah,
on the extras, they are, there was a Spanish version with a whole different cast, same sets, and they would film at night, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, they filmed at night, and it was basically the whole movie, but in Spanish.
Espanol.
In Espanol. Creature from Black Lagoon, my favorite, my personal favorite. That had some scary elements when I first watched it. So, Frankenstein. That was good.
Which was the doctor, not the monster.
Whatever. Thank you, nerd.
And The Bride of Frankenstein.
I never watched that. I need to watch that.
Oh, you've never watched
I never
it?
watched
I don't
that.
think I have that one.
No, I don't think so. And I need to watch The Invisible Man. I don't think I watched that all the way through. The Mummy was good. I like The Mummy. The original Mummy.
The original Mummy
watched
was
that
good.
last year,
And I love Brendan Fraser's.
That's good too,
Brendan Fraser's Mummy. Oh my god, I love that movie. Love it, love it. One of my faves.
What else are we going?
That was scary, I have to say. Brendan Fraser's.
Yeah, that was scary.
Woo!
For its time. When it came out in 99.
It was still scary.
Yeah,
yes.
it was scary.
Yes.
Because now you kind of look at it, you're like, ooh. You're like, oh.
It's still kind of creepy to me.
Yeah.
The Mummy, when he gets together, when he becomes flesh.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, baby. And then just the bugs. Anywho, if you haven't seen it, see it.
Halloween,
It's good.
1977.
See, I was never into them.
I
wasn't scared of them.
Yeah.
In fact, let me just say,
Oh, boy.
I am not into scary movies,
Right.
especially gory. I was like, I don't care for it. I'm not scared of them. I just don't care for them.
Right.
Go on.
I like
And if I watch them, I don't dream about them. It's weird.
Yeah. I like...
Psychosomatic. Attic insane. Oh, go on.
I think Halloween is more, psychosomatic. It's good at building suspense, though. Like, you can feel like someone watching you. Yeah.
The music.
Yeah, that's what it
The
helps.
score was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it, but it's not my thing. Anywho.
Yeah, but yeah, it kind of picks up. With
I don't like that. I don't like the
suspense.
and suspense anticipation is like gay.
A lot of jump scares in that one.
Yeah.
Scream is another one. That was a good one.
Not into it.
For its time. So it was just interesting the way the premise of that one. So I don't want to ruin anything. And since then, there's been, 6 sequels now?
Yeah.
And a show. And there was a show. I never watched the show. I only ever watched the first 2.
And then there's something called Scream Queens, right?
That's something totally different.
Oh, okay.
That's completely different.
Okay. I didn't know if it was attached to it or...
So...
Had nothing to do with Scream.
What's your favorite scary movie? That's what he says at the beginning. The famous Drew Barrymore cameo, even though they made it
jeez.
look like she was. Oops, sorry. She was in the
movie.
She was only in it for the first 5-10 minutes.
Oh wow!
Spoiler alert, they killed her off. What else? Psycho. I like
yeah,
the
I
original
like that.
Psycho.
That was good.
That was another one with the suspense.
Yeah.
What else? I didn't know they made like 3
who was the
movies
actor's
after
name?
that. Anthony Perkins.
Anthony Perkins. Oh my God, he did such a good job. Such a good job.
I'm sorry. The one that I remember when I was I didn't watch it, but I think I watched parts of it because you guys watched it. The Blob from 1988.
Yes.
That freaked me out.
I forgot about that movie. It did when I was younger.
Because there was an original one.
Yeah.
I never saw it. But the one from 88.
I watched
that's
the original.
One I saw.
That was from the 50s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The original? But I mean, we saw it in. It kept coming back to the theater, so my parents would go to the drive-in. Who remembers drive-ins? Are there any drive-ins left?
There's a couple.
Yeah.
Here and there.
So yeah, I remember seeing it at the drive-in, and I was like, ooh.
Then they remade it in 88, and I remember someone watched it. Okay, I gotta share this off.
I didn't see that one. Is that your game?
No.
Oh.
And then, what else? Oh, The Shining. That one freaks me out. That was okay. 1980.
Yeah.
That would freak me out. That's kind of a scary movie. It's got some weird visuals. Just because you're not really sure, they never really say.
Oh.
So that's also kind of a confusing one. Oh, The Howling. Speaking of dogs
howling.
The Howling.
I don't think I've ever seen that. You just made me think of something. American Werewolf in London.
Yes.
That was scary.
That was a scary movie. You don't think it is at first, and then you watch it, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. American Werewolf in London. The original one, yeah.
It's the same. Because that was John Landis, right? Who did...
I think so.
The Thriller.
I think so.
He did the same animatronics, or not animatronics, the transformation. He used that same technology with Michael Jackson, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, it looked painful.
Yeah.
The Howling. Pet Sematary, I heard, was kind of a creepy one.
Didn't see that. Didn't see... Was it Pumpkinhead? Or did I see Pumpkinhead? I don't remember. I think I did. It was okay. I think I did see Pumpkinhead.
You know what?
Pumpkinhead. I'm getting confused with that little pumpkin guy. Pumpkinhead is different. I did see Pumpkinhead. You know that little pumpkin guy with the sack? It looks like a little pumpkin.
Not a clue. Scary.
I know people out there are like, this is what it is!
Yeah.
Like, I never saw that one, but anywho.
It.
Go on.
The original It.
Yeah, never saw it.
Creeped me out.
Didn't see the new one. Wait, did I see the new one? No, I didn't.
The newer ones are scary too, but the mini-series, because it was a mini-series, man, did it make your skin crawl. That was creepy, man. So, and then, yeah, that's all I have for mine. Because, like I said, I don't watch a lot of scary stuff.
No, I do, I'm not a big...
Well, I guess maybe I do, but I mean, like, some people are, like, fanatics.
I love Halloween, the holiday.
Right.
But not, I don't like the gory shit.
Like
gory
Saw.
Stuff. Yeah,
Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, nope. I'm not into that either. The gory stuff.
The Destination movies, whatever they're called.
Yeah, Final Destination.
Yeah, no. Okay, so... The one that started it, where I was like, oh my god, I'm so frightened. I was a little kid, again, back with my mom and dad. It was just me. No one was around yet. And I have, let's see, I'm trying to think. There's 5 or 6 years between us.
Right.
The 2 boys, they weren't around yet. So it was just me. It was little.
As my nephew would say, the good old days.
And then Grape...
We're
is the youngest.
Yeah,
17 years apart.
Yeah.
So it was just mom, dad, me, and I don't even remember what the car was. I was just so young. They went to the drive-in, and they brought my blankie and my pillow so I could be sleeping. And they tried to put the speaker as low as they could, because in the drive-in, for you younger folk, you had the speaker, and then you could pull it. Usually there was a string, and you could attach it to your window or something like that. It
was like a pole, right? It was you parked by the speaker, and then you take the speaker and you put it in your car so you hear the movie. And I've never been in one, but I've seen it.
And
in
then
movies.
like now, I think if whatever is existing, I think you could play it through your radio.
Car, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, so I'm back there, and what did they go see? Night of the Living Dead.
1968.
68.
Okay, so you're 4?
Could be
5.
So, but I can't remember if it was, like, opening, or if if they had, because they bring movies back.
That's an older movie. I think that was, like, 62 that came out.
No, 68.
Oh, it did come out 68.
Yeah,
Okay.
1968. Anywho, whatever the case may be. I was
Right.
young. I still remember I was young. So, I'm like,
Well, it's definitely the 60s.
She told me,
so.
I remember Mom, like, looking back, she's like, tuck me in. She's like, all right, go to sleep. This is a scary movie. I don't want you watching it because you are not jumping in bed with us. I'm like, okay, I'm going to bed. Night, night. Did I go to sleep? No. I would like, I was like peeking through the seats.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I wasn't saying that in my head. I was like, oh my, but I had to watch it. I was like, totally.
Jesus.
And I was like, yeah, it was scary to me.
Mm-hmm.
And we get home.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh shit. Like, I mean, I'm sure I didn't say oh shit in my little widow head.
Right.
I was widow.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I remember what Mom said. I can't go jump in bed with him, but I'm scared. So I threw the cover over me. And I couldn't sleep. I stayed awake thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm just too sleepy. I'm like, if the zombies come and eat me, they come and eat me. I don't care. I remember thinking that. I was just so damn tired. Sleep. And then I woke up in the morning. I'm like, whatever. It's only, this is like, then once I realized zombies don't exist.
Right.
And not it's only a movie, but yeah, they're not going to. And probably the thought in my mind was like, oh, they don't know where I live or something like that. Anywho, I was a little kid. That was my logical thinking. Anywho.
God. Anyway.
So that was the first, like, scary movie I remember watching that I shouldn't have watched.
Is your next thing about a TV show that I think I know what's going on?
No, not yet.
Okay.
My other movie that really scared me. We were in Indiana.
Candyman?
Visiting. No, stop. We were visiting relatives in Indiana.
Uh-huh.
And I slept on the couch in the living room. And the window was left open. And we had just watched Alien.
Oh, Jesus. Way to go.
I could not sleep. I don't think I slept the whole night. I was like, oh my God, I can't sleep. And I was like in my late teens, I think. Yeah. So I was like, I was just scared. I was like, God dang it.
That's another one that's very dark, like physically.
Original Alien, yeah.
Like visually dark.
Yeah.
And you don't really know what's going on until it's too late.
Yeah.
So that's one of those kind of movies. Like,
dang it. Of course, I wasn't anywhere near space. I don't know why. Anywho, so let's see what else I have here. Oh, the other movie that stands out in my mind, and I had forgotten exactly what it was about. Exactly. I'm kind of new, but the little girl who lives down the lane.
I've watched that. That is a creepy movie.
That is so creepy. So it was
more creepy than scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
76, Jodie Foster and Scott Jacoby were the leads in that. So
I thought it was Martin.
Scott
Jacoby. Okay.
Scott Jacoby was.
I thought Martin.
Yes.
Sheen
yes,
was in it too.
He was in it too.
Okay.
But those
were
the main. Yeah.
Okay.
He was the creep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
Anywho. So yeah, it just really, it was creepy, and it's about this little girl who lives down the lane.
And she's pretty much alone. You don't ever see adults, and there's a reason why.
Yeah, there's a reason why. So that's all we're gonna say. And I thought I saw it somewhere on some streaming service recently. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I think I watched it before we got rid of the dish. I watched it on.
Well, recently though, I've
TMC.
seen it.
So I mean,
something. Yeah.
It's probably like Max or something.
Yeah.
So,
who knows? Yeah.
Because they have TMC. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Go on.
The other one that I was so scared of. So scared. Trilogy of Terror. 1975. It was an anthology. It had some others. But the one...
That's a lot of people. I've heard that.
Yeah. The one that stood out was Karen Black. You mentioned her in Battle of the Network Stars.
Yes.
She did great. And it was about...
And Circus of the Stars.
It was about this little... Where did she get... It was a little... Like, what would you call it?
I've never watched it.
Was it an African?
I think it was, yeah.
Some
kind
of tribal... Like a tribal doll? Yeah.
And, I've only ever seen the one famous scene.
Yeah, and it was scary. It was so scary. Maybe that started my penchant for...
Not liking dolls.
Not liking dolls.
What is it? What year was it?
1975. Trilogy of Terror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then I read while I was looking at it, there's a Trilogy of Terror 2 they did in 1996, but I didn't see that. Yeah. And it's the same little freaky guy on the cover. He survived.
Oh man.
Anywho. Let's see. I used to watch the Twilight Zone and some of the old black and white.
Those are creepy.
Because they did reruns.
Those are creepy. I remember
so some
those.
of them were so creepy. So creepy.
That was really creepy.
Rod Serling was the host.
Yeah, he was good. But you know what's really creepy?
What?
Nothing creeped me out more than the beginning of Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, jeez.
just the music they did is so creepy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, some things like I'd watch and I'm like, ooh. It seemed like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like Doom. Doomy? Doom? Like
Dread.
Doom, dread. Yeah, like dread. You like dreaded it. It's like, ooh. It's like, even shows that aren't scary, there's some music that, well, was that Murder Mystery?
Midsummer Murders.
Midsummer Murders. I hate that music.
Yeah, it's very cheery.
I was like,
it's not even that cheery.
Yeah,
You need like a cheery version
yeah.
of it. I have something else, but go on. I just
I
remember
have
something.
one more
okay. Go on.
Yeah, one more thing. My favorite scary movie. I do have a favorite scary movie, which Grape refuses to watch.
Poltergeist.
Yes. 1982. Jo Beth Williams and Craig T. Nelson play a couple, and they have three kids. Three kids. They lose one kid. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I know the premise.
The original was the best. I never watched the remake.
Yeah,
the remake.
Or
I never watched it, so I don't know.
And there were sequels too, wasn't it? At least one?
The sequels, yes. I watched the one with the old guy. Oh, that was so creepy. That might have been 2 or 3. I can't remember.
There was a couple sequels and there was a remake.
But the first one was the best. The first one was the best, yeah.
You moved the gravestones, but you didn't move that body. I remember that. I've seen that before, yeah.
Because that's a famous scene, yeah.
You know what? I know
the clown scene in that.
No.
Come on.
I was gonna say I do like, and the reason I know that is because of The Simpsons, Treehouse of Terror.
Treehouse of Terror.
Yeah, or Horrors or whatever it's called.
Treehouse of Terror, I think.
Or Terror, yeah.
Or Treehouse of Horrors.
Yeah, something like that. They did Poltergeist.
Oh.
They did The Shining.
The Shining.
They did like an alien thing. Yeah, they did a whole bunch. I mean, God, they've been on for what, 30 years? They've been at least 25.
Every year they do one? A Halloween special?
Because they didn't do it for the first 2 years.
I have not watched that show.
I haven't watched any of the newer ones, but I remember those ones. That's why I know that.
Wow.
Tron. They did like Tron.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like Tron in here. Or he went 3D, Homer, when they made him 3D, and then he went to the real world.
Oh, should I tell you the story about when I went to see Poltergeist? Do you remember?
No, because I wasn't around.
Oh, I
don't think you ever told me the story.
So I went to see the movie with.
You told me Star Wars, but you never told me Poltergeist.
I went to see the movie with. How many of us were there?
Friends.
1, 2, 3. There's at least 4 other girls plus me, and we were in Elmhurst. People that know the Chicago area. Yeah. The suburbs, I should say. And it was the downtown. I don't know if it was called Tivoli. Might have been, but there's a lot that are. Anywho, it was the.
It was before the big megaplexes.
Yeah.
Okay,
it was
just
downtown.
like a couple. Okay.
And then we went. So we had to park across the street though. We parked across the street from it, and we were behind the police station.
Okay. In
that parking lot, there was a parking area because all the front through the main drag, any parking was taken. Okay. So we parked. We had to walk through this alley. And then cross the street.
Yeah, that sounds real safe.
Yeah. To get to the theater, we watched Poltergeist. And
how old were you at that point?
Oh, 18, I was in my 19? Late teens. Late teens.
Yeah.
And so
I figured since you were driving.
Yeah. So then I'm like, we watched it. And I'm like, what'd you guys think? They're like, it was good. It was scary, but it was good. Yeah. You know, we were all talking about it. And then I'm like, oh no. We were still sitting in the theater. And they're like, what? And it was dark already. We knew it was late. Because we took an 8 o'clock show, I think, 7:30 or 8. Yeah. I'm like, oh no. They're like, what? We have to go through that alley to get to the car. They're like, oh shit. So I've never run so fast in my life.
Jesus Christ.
We crossed the street. I was like, even though the police station's there, I'm
Right.
like, but you know, so
Well,
we
Allie,
ran through the dark alley.
Even if you went and watched
got to
Little
the car.
Mermaid, that's still scary at night.
yeah, that's
An
true.
alley at night? Come on.
I was
now.
like, oh my god. So, anywho.
Trying to think anyway. Let's see. Poltergeist.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gremlins kind of goes in that.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of creepy. That's cute, though, for me.
It's
but
creepy and
it
cute.
is cute, but so.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, Close Encounters. Some people think that's a scary movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Sci-fi scary.
Yeah.
Horror.
It's more sci-fi to me.
Yeah,
Than
that's more sci-fi,
scary.
But some people think it's scary.
Yeah.
People like aliens.
Oh, yeah.
Which, well.
They're amongst us. They have been for centuries, people. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh.
Anyway. Did you ever watch Aliens?
No.
Alien. Okay, I was just
No.
asking since you watched the first
No.
one.
I did not.
What else was there? Aliens. I'm trying to hit the popular ones. The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
The Shining.
Oh. Every time we'd go to Texas, because we didn't get cable for the longest time. We didn't have cable.
We didn't get cable till I was 16.
Oh my god.
Let's just say that.
So,
that was the 90s.
So every time we'd go to Texas, all my relatives had cable, so we'd watch all the movies on there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this movie, Motel Hell.
I've heard of it, yeah. 'Cause they did a remake
That
of it,
was
of course.
pretty
Yeah.
gross. So like, and My Bloody Valentine. Those are the two that stick out to me through cable that I watched.
Good.
Night of the Comet. That's a good B movie.
Night of the Comet.
Yeah, Night of the Comet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
To watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, those are the scary movies that I don't know. By the time this is
That molded us. That scared us. No,
Is it gonna be October by the time this comes out?
probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just in time for the creepy crawlies.
For the creepy crop. Might be after. I don't know. We have to see.
Oh, okay.
I've got quite a few lined up. So anywho.
Yeah.
Do you have any other ones?
I'm trying to think. I was thinking like shows.
Did you go through your list already?
Yeah, I already went through my list.
Okay.
Because my shows was like Simpsons.
Yeah.
Those
Oh
were
yeah,
always
shows. I don't
scary.
think I put shows. Did I?
Just
Other
that
than
trilogy.
The trilogy of terror.
Just that trilogy. And
Yeah.
like I said, I watched
I know it
Buffy.
I know it exists, but nobody remembers it.
What?
Friday the 13th, the show.
I've heard of that.
That's the one where they have an antique shop and they try to recover like cursed items, I think. I think.
Kind of like what Zach Baggins does.
I guess.
Oh, I didn't know that's what that was about.
I think that's
that's
what
a good
that's about.
premise.
I liked
but no,
that show.
I never watched
If that's
it. Yeah.
what it was called. If that
It was
the
very
one.
short-lived.
Yeah.
No, there was a series.
I have to look it up.
But that sounds
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
I think that's the one.
Probably because Jason Voorhees wasn't in it, so people didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I did like the Halloweens.
Look it up, Grape.
4 and 5. That's what I liked.
Halloween's 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's the one with the little girl who had the
Season
connection.
of the Witch?
No, that was 3, and I did not care for that one. No, it's where Michael Myers returns in 4 and 5. He's got a psychic connection with his niece,
Oh.
and now because it's Laurie Strode's daughter,
Oh.
and there's like a whole thing there. So it's kind of like the original, but those are good too. What am I looking up? Oh, Friday the 13th,
the series.
the series.
If it's not that, then I don't know what it was called, but yeah, they were trying to get back cursed objects that were wreaking havoc on people.
See here. Friday the 13th, the series. Ran from October 1987 to May 26, 1990. Oh, it ran for 3 seasons.
Oh wow.
The series follows Mickey and Ryan, cousins who inherit an antique store. After selling all antiques, they learn from Jack something that the items are cursed. Then the trio work together to recover the items and return them safely to the shop's vault.
There we go. Exactly as I remembered.
John D. LeMay, Louise Roby,
Were the stars of it?
Chris Wiggins, and Steve Montague.
Mm.
Yeah, there were 72 episodes.
Wow.
So,
I think they should bring back some of those shows.
yeah,
for
it did
Halloween.
not. Jason Voorhees did not make an appearance, nor did any of the characters connected to the film.
I did like the show though. I remember that.
Hold on, let me see, because someone was. It also, when I did it, it also said someone wanted to look for streaming to see if it was streaming.
Oh.
You would probably have to put that in your Roku because it's
Yeah.
not really telling me.
Right. Or
maybe
You can-
Amazon. It says here.
Oh,
I'm seeing,
okay.
but yeah, just put it in the Roku in the search, and maybe you'll find it that way.
or through YouTube.
Yes, or through YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
See, they're saying part 3. No, I just want the series. So, Oh, Comet TV. Friday the 13th, the series Comet TV.
Never heard of it.
So,
Never heard of it.
I don't know what that's called. So, remember Friday the 13th, the series? There's a video on it and on YouTube from 2021.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds like an interesting concept.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
It was interesting.
I think maybe they use that concept so they can get people, but then they're like, oh no, Jason Voorhees.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think I ever watched. Yeah, I did end up watching. Scary. I never watched Friday the 13th. I know it because it's creepy from the parts I've seen. But a very young Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
And Kevin Bacon, right? We're in there. Sure. Definitely Johnny Depp.
I wasn't really into it, so I wasn't into the movie.
Definitely Johnny Depp. Definitely.
But I liked the series.
But
weird, huh?
What is that? That movie called Freddy, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! Yeah. I watched that one day. I was like, in the end.
That's what Depp was in, no?
Huh?
Was it Nightmare on Elm Street Depp was in?
Oh, maybe that's what it was. It was. Yeah. It was Kevin Bacon that was in Friday the 13th.
In Friday the 13th. Okay.
And then Johnny Depp was in this one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then what's her name? Heather Langenkamp.
Oh yeah.
She was in
Langenkamp. Heather Langenkamp, I believe her name is. Yeah.
She was just 10 of us, like we were talking about.
Oh, that's
she was the nerdy one. She was Marie.
We were just talking about.
She
was
the
10 of
prude.
us. Right. Right. Wow.
And yeah, that one was a creepy one. That was a creepy one. So yes,
I'm trying to remember what other ones like stand out to me that were really scary to me. Well, like again, they're scary, not gory. It's like, although My Bloody Valentine was pretty gory, and Motel Hell.
But you didn't really have a choice to watch those ones, just because they were on.
Yeah, just it's like, oh, okay, let's watch this. And the cousins would be like, let's watch this. I'm like, okay. And then like you start watching something, and you have, like now I have to see what happens. Right. It's like, what's going on? Like any show, really, that piques your interest. It's like you want to see it through and find out what actually is going on or happening.
Twilight Zone. What's that?
Twilight Zone. Is it Jordan Peele brought it back recently?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen any of the new ones.
That was originally on CVS
Prime.
They called it.
Okay.
But then because you had to pay for it, then it became Paramount. So it should be on there, Paramount Plus. And since
I never even saw like Get Out. Not. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. What else?
What is that one? Nope.
Midsommar doesn't appeal to me. Yeah, Nope doesn't appeal to me. What else? What other like recent like scary movies that people?
Yeah, those are just like the remakes of the Screams.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the Halloween ones, and not because I don't want to watch it. The new ones that continue that story from '78. It's just because they don't have them all conducive
and linear.
On like any of the thing. And I'm like, dang it! Like I'll find. Like, we were going to watch it, my nephew and I, and it was on Peacock. But it was the third one, but they didn't have the other two. I'm like, well, I don't want to watch the third one.
I want to see Prey. Speaking of...
That looks good. Oh, Predator. That was another scary one. I remember watching that. I was like, oh, I don't like this.
That was okay.
Prey was the
Predator was okay, the original.
Right?
Yes. Prey is a prequel to Predator, yes. And my brother's finally watched... Right, he watched it. He said it was good.
Yeah, he watched it.
Yeah. Because he had been wanting to watch it.
He's a Predator fan. He likes Predator, so...
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Who was the lead in the Predator? I forget. Was it Arnold? No.
It was Arnold, yes.
Arnold?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Wow.
Right, yeah, it was Arnold.
I'm trying to think of what else. Like, truly scared of it. Jesus, out of me.
You ever watch The Exorcist? That usually scares people.
Oh, The Exorcist. How could I forget?
Yes.
I did watch The Exorcist, and I did like it, even though it was...
in the theater?
Crazy creep. No, it was
you
TV.
Watched it later on? Okay.
TV, yeah. Yeah, I thought
it's
that was
creepy,
really
like
scary.
horror creepy. Like, that's creepy horror. Like...
Yeah. It's like,
supernatural,
You're dealing with supernatural stuff. Yeah.
Amityville Horror? The original?
Watched it. It was okay. It was okay.
That was another one that's really creepy the way they said it with the mood.
Oh, yeah.
I remember watching it. I was like, oh, I don't already like this.
Yeah.
So it's just like the mood and the
lighting.
The
one I tried watching, but it was too creepy, was it something about In the Mist?
The Mist?
Was it called The Mist?
Called The Mist. That was Stephen King?
Yes.
Yes, that's called The Mist.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that. Yeah, some of his stuff I can't watch.
Is it the one with Kurt Russell?
Yeah, I
Did
think.
they? Okay.
No, The Thing.
Oh, that's The Thing.
That's
That's another
one.
creepy one. Yeah.
The Thing. I
No,
did
The
watch The
Mist.
Thing. It was
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
That
it
was
okay.
But yeah.
And I loved the X-Files. Some of them were really
Like
creepy, scary, and scary. Yeah, some of those episodes.
Yeah, I
the
never watched
original
that
X,
one.
the original.
Yeah, the
I have
original.
not watched any of the newer.
Probably on either. Oh, it's probably on Hulu. The
Yeah.
newer ones are probably on Hulu.
I should try watching it. Yeah,
It's
the newer.
Fox. So,
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I think that's about all we wrote. All she wrote.
All she wrote.
That's all I wrote, literally.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Thanks for listening.
Oh yeah.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.